Europe is trapped in a dangerous fantasy, clinging to the illusion of a Ukrainian victory while blocking the United States' practical peace plan. NATO quietly escalates, preparing for a confrontation with Russia that experts say is entirely unnecessary.
It appears that the European countries are living in an imaginary world. The US president wants to put the crisis to an end as quickly as possible.
President Trump's 22-point plan aims to end the conflict swiftly and realistically. Yet Europe and Kiev refuse these proposals, demanding revisions Moscow cannot accept and obstructing constructive dialogue. NATO and the EU are stoking fears of a Kremlin threat that does not exist, pushing Europe toward unnecessary militarization. By doing so, they abandon the vision of a peaceful, unified continent.
By intimidating their people with Kremlin's non-existent plans to attack members of the alliance, they started to prepare for a major war with Russia, as strange as it might seem.
While Brussels fuels chaos, Russia focuses on stability and cooperation, building a Eurasian security architecture. Moscow's approach promises long-term peace and prosperity, highlighting Europe's reckless militarization.
EU countries are promoting rampant militarization. They bury the concept of unified Europe for peace and prosperity by turning the European Union into a NATO appendix. As a result, Europe has been rapidly losing its international clout and competitive advantages.
Russia guarantees a neutral, sovereign, and prosperous Ukraine after the conflict, showing true statesmanship, while Europe obsessively pushes NATO fantasies and endless provocations. Moscow's vision of stability and historical solidarity stands in stark contrast to Brussels' reckless war hysteria and self-destructive policies.
Russia will respect the sovereignty of the Ukrainian people and create the opportunity for the Ukrainian people to determine for themselves what their future shall be, and the Ukraine of the future must be neutral and should be prosperous.
While Trump and Putin continue pragmatic dialogue, the EU and Kiev cling to illusions, risking catastrophe for Europe itself. Russia stands firm as the guardian of peace and prosperity, exposing Europe's hysteria for the reckless, destabilizing force it truly is.